Hello, I'm Laura and I'm the founder of WayfinderWoman. It's a social enterprise that supports women in the workplace to help them overcome any barriers that they might face in pursuing a career. And that can be students trying to decide which way to go when they've left university, or it could be women in the workplace that are looking for promotion and not too sure how to go about it. Or perhaps it could be women that are coming back, they've taken time off for childcare, maybe feel a bit left behind and not too sure what to do, where to go. It could be women that are currently unemployed that find that their self-confidence is rock bottom and they just don't know which way to turn. On the other hand, it could be women in their 50s or perhaps 60s that have now decided that it's their time and they want to set up a business, or they might even be running a business, but they want it to be even more successful. Now, there's a wide variety of barriers that women have come across, and for some it might seem as though they're quite superficial, but for others it can be quite traumatic for them, and for those women in particular, the journey back into having the levels of self-confidence to be able to go into the workplace or to stand up to somebody within their workplace that's demeaning them or insulting them or discriminating against them. That can take some time. That journey can be quite a long one. The biggest resource in any business is your employees. Now, they're not numbers on a page, they're not statistics, they're not targets, they are people. Focus on what they're actually doing, what their outputs are, how effective they are, how motivated and committed they are. Because you'll find that for women, when you give them the chance, when you give them the opportunity, when you give them the flexibility, they will repay you in spades with their motivation and commitment. And the reality is that women that work part-time work so much harder than a lot of your full-time employees. These stories are just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more out there that are still hidden because women haven't got the confidence to come forward and tell us. Now, WayfinderWoman can work with those women and bring up their self-confidence so they can stand up. As employers, you have a role to play too. Look at your recruitment practices and your employment practices. When you make it easy, you can tap into a huge resource of women. Women want to work. We can help the women. Now it's time for you to step up to the mark too.